Do you not get it, people? His name was Windu, and he went out a window, huh? That joke was hilarious, and you all liked it.
So, Star Wars Detours. If you don't already know or remember from way back in 2012, Detours was an animated TV series that was a comedic parody of the Star Wars universe that was directly made with George Lucas. The series was produced by Lucasfilm Animation in collaboration with the creators of Robot Chicken, Seth Green and Matthew Sinrich. Looking at some of the clips of this show, you're probably confused, and rightfully so, as it looks so bizarre with its extremely stylized character design and just seeing Star Wars characters doing mundane tasks. But that's the point of the show. Detours is meant to be an out-there comedic series of Star Wars characters doing things they normally wouldn't and acting like a hyper-characterized version of themselves. The series was made to explore the era in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, with the characters of the time period doing simple things or mundane tasks with a lot of jokes crammed down into 15 minutes to air on Cartoon Network. Just so you understand what the show was like before I talk more about it, I'm just going to play a few clips of the show so you understand what it is.
Hold on, why do you have Galaxy Rumors on your speed dial?
Hey! Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh! It's a matte painting! They haven't finished this chasm yet!
I guess they went over budget.
Don't make me take your arm off, Sonny. Old Ben needs grocery money.
I'm not. R2! Nobody's talking to you, trash can.
Oh no, the cops. I don't have a permit to be here.
Cheesing it. Look, we're no longer the headline. Thank you, 24-hour news cycle.
Today, Queen Amidala. Great politician, terrible taste in fashion, and makeup, and hair, and men, and bad judgment in just about every area of her life except for politics. She's dead.
I got dressed for this.
Half dressed.
Put some pants on, man.
Hey, so, how's my nose look?
You want to give me that sandwich?
I'm actually gonna take this home to my dog.
I am your dog.
Okay, so clearly this is very different than any other Star Wars book, comic, movie, or show that we've gotten in the last 8 years. And if you've never seen this before, but you feel like you have, you probably did. Detours was announced in 2012 and was set to go with 39 complete episodes and 60 scripts written, until the Disney buyout of Lucasfilm, where the series was put on hold indefinitely, and still has not been released to this day. But another place you might feel like you've seen this before is in Robot Chicken. The Star Wars specials of the show were both made by Seth Green and Matthew Sinrich, but Detours is more catered towards kids, and is made to air on Cartoon Network, not the more adult comedy of Robot Chicken.
Oh no, he's getting away! What's this button here? This long-range missile couldn't possibly, could it? Oh, and the quarterback is toast.
Oh, Boba.
Hey, he got the girl.
Star Wars Detours had a lot of talent behind it, with a lot of direct input from George Lucas. You can tell that it is not made to fit into a mold. Detours is meant to be out there and be a little weird so it can parody these characters without it being disrespectful. And the design of the world is so stylized. It works in some places and doesn't in others. Especially Chewie. I don't know who approved this, but how can you think that this is passable? It just looks so off and not what you'd associate with a Wookiee. Anyway, the creativity of the show really shines in different places, like Leia, who has huge hair buns, and her character is a popular girl stereotype of the late 2000s and early 2010.
Wow, Leia, you look really...
Amazing. Yeah, I know. Why are you staring at me? Yeah, I'm famous and hot. Deal with it. I don't feel like the center of attention anymore.
And also Boba, whose character design is just that he is small.
No, I left a message with your roommate, but your machine was full, so your landlord hung up on me when I was walking your dog with my homework.
Parodying Star Wars can be really creative and funny, and it's something that I really like. Robot Chicken and anything Lego Star Wars are examples of this and are widely loved by fans. And also, definitely worth checking out. The more edgy Robot Chicken Star Wars specials are on HBO Max, and plenty of clips are uploaded here on YouTube. Anything Lego with the Star Wars branding is a great example of taking Star Wars settings and characters and having lighthearted fun with it. There are a lot of Lego Star Wars shorts and series on Disney+. It almost takes up half of all the Star Wars content on the service. Detours being made by the creators of Robot Chicken, but for a kid-friendly audience with the wit of Robot Chicken and the lightheartedness of Lego Star Wars. The jokes shown in the official release clips and trailers are great, and some can miss because of its age, and it is now 9 years old. But although some can be a little bit cringy.
Vader! Nothing says vacation over quite like seeing you again, you big breathy bummer.
Welcome back, my master. How was the singles cruise?
Well, let's just say there wasn't a cloud in the sky, which was confusing since it was raining chicks.
But the fact that the Emperor would never say that can make it more funny than cringy. Also, you really can't hate on this show because it is made for kids sitting on a couch watching Cartoon Network and seeing the characters of Star Wars do funny things. You can go after the jokes all you want, but you just have to acknowledge first you're nowhere near the target audience. Like, how can you seriously hate the Forces of Destiny when it's a YouTube miniseries for little girls? An episode of the show randomly leaked on Reddit last year called Dog Day Afternoon, where Forlom and Suckus hold up some hostages at Dex's diner. It had some really good jokes that are well executed and a couple good long-running jokes. It's exactly what I expected, a one-storyline driven plot with familiar characters and well-written jokes. I put a link to a version that I was able to find since Disney tried to scrub it off the internet, so if the link doesn't work, then they likely got to this one too. Detours had one complete season set to air until the Lucasfilm buyout, where afterward Disney didn't want to release Detours since they didn't want children being introduced to the characters as comedic portrayals before the release of Episode 7 and the entirety of the sequels. Although Lucasfilm refiled their trademark in 2018, Seth Green in recent years has expressed how Lucasfilm does not want to move forward with Detours' deconstructive comedy, and really it would probably take vocal fan demand to get Lucasfilm to consider it. And I think we can achieve that fan demand for the release of Detours, as its popularity has re-exploded in the last few months. A clip of Darth Vader from the show blew up and became a meme, which you've probably seen.
Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, join it or something.
Also, putting Star Wars Detours into YouTube brings up recent videos with hundreds of thousands of views. All compilations of random moments from the release clips put into one video titled Star Wars Detours out of context or something like that. And they bring in hundreds of thousands of views. The goofy, exaggerated take on the Star Wars universe seems to have struck a chord with the broader community of fans. I'll put a link to a petition to release Detours in the description so Lucasfilm can see the fan demand if you want to sign it. Also, I think Disney could be in a good position to lease it since there will be no new Star Wars series coming out in the summertime, and if they want to hold the general public's attention between the release of Bad Batch and Book of Boba, and whenever Visions is meant to come out, they might have to release Detours in that time frame. They just recently released the vintage collection of old Star Wars content in Disney Plus with the fantastic Clone Wars 2003 that deserves its own video eventually, and the older Ewok movies which are absolutely wild to watch. So I think Detours can be released under this new collection on Disney Plus, as well as Disney putting Detours into some time slots on its TV station Disney XD, so that it can be released in its original medium and puts a Star Wars show on its network since it is currently lacking any Star Wars content. And this type of show will be a great time filler for a TV station. Just pop it on, maybe 3 in a row, and kill a couple hours off your time slot. I think I remember seeing either a clip of the show or a trailer on Cartoon Network way back in 2012, or even on YouTube around that time. So seeing that Detours was so close to release even back then, and it had completed a total of 39 full episodes that Lucasfilm is just sitting on unreleased of a witty, creative, hilarious show that is a parody satire of itself, is disappointing. Even if they just randomly upload all the episodes onto a YouTube channel just for the hardcores, it would be great. And I seriously suggest you search for clips of the show on your own so you can fully understand what this forgotten relic of one of George Lucas's last Star Wars productions really is. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I know it was quite different than my other types of videos, but like I said in the Bad Batch trailer, I want to make different types of content like this, and I know a lot of other YouTubers made videos about Detours around December and the beginning of the year, which was weird since that was around the time when the Dog Day Afternoon episode leaked, but there was already some videos going up about Detours before that happened. So I guess whoever leaked it just had it on their hard drive and thought people were actually interested in it, so they might as well leak it that day. Tried to make a different type of video. It's not very much like my other ones. I tried to make my own jokes, which I don't know how well they're going to go over. And I'm going to still do lore videos, of course. I'm going to continue the Old Republic series, talking about all the different conflicts between the Jedi and Sith leading up to the prequels. And if you stayed around, thank you. Also, like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of video. And May 4th, I'm going to be releasing a special video, so if you want to see that, of course, subscribe. And thank you, and may the Force be with you.
Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty...